Well, Florida's Miami-Dade County is trying to sever ties with the Miami Seaquarium, a tourist attraction that housed the Orca Tokitae for more than 50 years. The park was notified yesterday its lease is being terminated. The county citing, quote, long and troubling history of violations. The Seaquarium has been ordered to vacate by late April. Tokitae was captured in Puget Sound waters in the 1970s, and in the decades since, she was forced to perform for the public while being held in what critics say were unsafe conditions. Tokitae, or Toki, as many call her, died last year after suffering from renal failure and multiple chronic conditions associated with old age.
The arc of her story, given its 53 years of captivity, the arc of her story is from those days of when so many people didn't think there was anything wrong with capturing a whale, to now it's no longer accepted, not only not to capture them, the whole industry is changing.
Lummi elder Raynell Morris spent years fighting to bring Tokitae home and return her to the Salish Sea. Morris is the executive producer of a new documentary called Resident Orca. It's premiering at the Miami Film Festival in a month or two. And she joins us live tonight. Thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Hi, Scott Joyce.
First, your reaction to this news that the Miami Seaquarium has basically been ordered to close.
Well, the notice of termination of the lease has been a long time coming. There have been ongoing investigations by USDA, and the reports, outline the violations, not only to the facilities, but more importantly to over 500 animals, beings that I like to refer to them as are at risk.
As you know, and we've reported often, Tokitae was captured in Penn Cove off Whidbey Island in 1970, spent 50 years in captivity performing for audiences in what was the smallest whale tank in North America. What will people learn in this new documentary that you've been involved with about what her life was like in the Seaquarium for 50 years?
Well, number one, it'll show who southern resident killer whales are. In our language, we call them quithalomaton. It's devastating how she was taken from her family at about 4 years old and held in captivity over 52 years. And she finally surrendered. And we could say the ancestors called her home, and she did not make it back in the live form to the Salish Sea. But we did transport her ashes back and put them back in her natal waters to join her spirit that had already left her in August. So this film will show that life's journey of what happens to these beings in captivity. They're a corporate asset to us as Octomist people. They're our relative. They're part of our family. And their spirit needs to be cared for. Their body needs to be cared for. They need to be with their family. They need to be in their natural surroundings, not in a cement tank. So this documentary, where I'm so grateful that it's made it to the Miami Film Festival, April 6th. You can go to miamifilmfestival.com and order tickets, see the trailer. But this is her life's journey, and the importance is to show her culture, how resilient she was to survive, and what her legacy needs to do to help her family, the other southern resident killer whales, survive.
We so appreciate you joining us and sharing what Toki's journey has been like for all of us, and we look forward to that documentary coming out. Lummi elder Raynell Morris, an honor to have you on our show tonight. Thank you.
Hi, Scott Sam. Hi, Scott Joyce.